Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to our first ever episode of Food Allergy Finds. Today we are going to be making no-bake cookie dough.
Yeah, that's right. You heard us right. You can eat the cookie dough and not have to worry.
Alright.
And you don't have to heat up your oven.
So today we are going to be using, so these are our allergy-free ingredients. So this is soy and dairy-free butter. It's earth balance. Can they see this? I don't know.
Yes.
So we have soy-free earth balance butter. We have silk milk. It is a soy milk.
So if you're allergic to soy, but if you can't do dairy, this is great for all sorts of stuff, including baking.
And then the other thing we have is King Arthur flour. It's a really good gluten-free flour.
Now it does not come in a vat like this. We just poured it into a different thing, but that's what the label looks like.
Alright.
Yeah. Really good for baking and all sorts of stuff.
Alrighty, so we're going to get started today. Can you grab me
with
a
our
spatula?
chocolate chip cookie dough.
We are doing two kinds today. Oh, this is by the Snixie Kitchen, by the way. We're doing two kinds.
The link to the recipe is down below.
So we'll have two kinds today. We're doing chocolate chip first, and then we'll do sprinkles. So the first thing you're supposed to do is take your butter, which we've already scooped out,
which is supposed to be 1/4 cup or 56 grams if you think that'd be easier. Make sure it's at room temperature. We left ours out for about an hour and a half before we started. 2 hours, I'm sorry. So I'm going to tilt it down so you can see what you're doing. Hey, Berkley, could you scoot your bowl a little closer to us, please?
Sure.
All right, thank you. And I can just zoom up on that delicious-looking butter.
Alrighty.
Yes, it looks delicious.
So, it says next to add 1/4 cup dark or light brown sugar. So we have our dark brown sugar here. We'll just add the 1/4 cup. In brown sugar, it calls for packed brown sugar. So you just take a spoon, you just squash it down.
Yes.
It says next for tablespoon
of sugar.
Of granulated sugar. So we're just going to pour that in. Next, it says 3/4 a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Over measuring is a problem I have. I'm so sorry. We're trying to make this the best we can.
But it should not affect the flavor. Unless you pour the whole bottle in, and then it will. Next,
it calls for a 1/4 cup and 2 tablespoons of gluten-free oat flour. Instead, because we don't have gluten-free flour. We don't have oat flour. It also calls for a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt.
And I'm pouring that right now.
And then it calls for 1 teaspoon of milk. Thank you so much. It says to mix that all together before we add. It says to mix that up until well combined. So we'll see you when it's well combined.
Alright, so we just finished mixing that up. Yeah.
So this is what it looks like for it to be well combined. It's a little wetter because the butter, we used room temperature, and when we tested this out, we used it straight out of the fridge. So it's a little wet, but it will firm back up in the fridge in a little bit.
And it's supposed to be very good. And everybody's favorite ingredient,
chocolate chips.
Yes.
We're using the Enjoy Life brand. It is top 8 allergen free.
Okay. Apparently, still learning.
Pour that in. Now you can go over a 1/4. We're probably gonna go we're gonna go to a 1/4. Come on, look at that.
Ooh.
Do you want exactly 1/4?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay.
It's gonna provide the perfect ratio.
Alrighty, so this is what it should look like if it's well combined. So it's got our chocolate chips and all of our ingredients in there. So we have our container.
But before we put it in the container, look at how delicious look at how good that looks. Nice and smooth.
Okay, let's transfer it before you eat it all.
Yes, I might as well eat it.
Wait, you gotta wait till it firms up so people can watch the end product. Ideas that we should do.
And send us the link to the recipe so we can mention it in our next video.
Episode. So we
are gonna put it in our fridge We're gonna firm that up for 30 minutes. So if you want, you can keep it in the fridge longer than that.
So
we're just gonna
set a timer for 30 minutes.
Sure, not a problem.
Alrighty, so
One
we're
moment.
gonna get straight to our next one in just a minute.
All right.
I will see you
Okay,
guys.
so we're back. Yeah.
We're gonna be
More of
making
us. Huh.
sprinkle cookie dough. So
Yep.
the first thing you're gonna need is a 1/4 cup of room temperature butter.
Once again, it's not deja vu. It's something entirely different.
We used our
Once
Earth
again.
Balance butter.
So
So we're just gonna clean that out.
yes.
Look at that.
Thick
Yummy
globby butter. It's a little on the runny side because it got kind of hot in here.
After our 4th cup of unsalted room temperature butter,
That
again, this is the
thick
sugar
globby butter.
cookie dough. You're gonna put in a 4th cup of granulated sugar
And a tablespoon.
and 1 tablespoon. Okay, measure out.
It died now.
Okay, so now it says to add 3/4 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. So we have our vanilla extract, and we'll just put that in real quick.
It's very bitter.
So now time for
So please don't lick it.
the flour. It is 1/4 cup. So we'll put in that 4th. Will you put in 1 tablespoon?
Whoa.
And we'll add in 1 more. So that's 1/4 cup and 2 tablespoons.
Which is what the recipe calls for.
Yes. So we'll get that.
Oh. It
There we
snowed in our bowl.
So this is what your bowl should look like.
Should look like the thick, kind of globby butter and
So
whatnot.
now it calls
Just
for
get
a
closer so you can
4th
see.
teaspoon of kosher salt. Will you measure
I
that?
will do the honors over the sink. Because you don't want too much salt or else it's gonna taste weird.
Okay, so while she does that, we're gonna measure out 2 teaspoons of milk. So we'll get 1.
Yeah, I told y'all. It wasn't
teaspoon.
deja vu. Something entirely different.
So 1
Alright, here's the salt. Woo.
and 2 teaspoons.
Woo.
Now it calls for you to mix it all together.
So,
We'll see you when it's all mixed. Alrighty, so this is what it should look like to be well combined. And while we were away, we brought back
the
best.
sprinkles.
It is the Rainbow Sprinkles by Great Value. So we'll just
Yeah. Those are
Throw
good guys,
those
but
in there.
they
Oh.
they put weird ingredients and everything though. So make sure before you buy your sprinkles, read the label. There's some weird. That's okay. We can go a little over on the sprinkles.
My hands were clean, by the way. When I did that, they were clean. Now they're dirty. Alrighty. So this is our well combined mixture. We got our spatula here.
Also, look at that. Thick.
Yummy.
Yummy. Delicious.
Creation.
Yes. I want to scoop it. I'm gonna
We're
gonna
gonna-
do it this time. So we're gonna.
This is how you just make sure everything's
Thick.
combined. Now what
Lobby.
you do is you lift it up,
Delicious goodness.
right? And then no, wait.
Yes, we
Yeah.
tried.
Like that. Okay. Can I help you? You look like you need help. Can I help?
Yes, I think I got it pretty big.
So
But
this
look
is
But before we do,
my hands are
Still,
covered in butter.
look.
Hold this up.
at
Amelia. My hands are covered in butter.
so are mine. So
Okay. Why don't we put that away?
still look at that thick lobby. You ate
what it
straight up
looks
butter.
like.
I don't think it'd be very good.
This, and we're just
Goodbye,
gonna,
thick lobby, delicious love.
we're gonna put it in the fridge for 30 minutes.
30 minutes. So, see you in 30. Alright, so we just hit the 30-minute mark just a couple minutes ago. So,
Sorry.
let's take a look. What does our cookie dough number 1 look like? The other one still has like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 actually.
So
13?
this is what this looks like. Yeah.
Look at it. It's so
hard.
hard.
So this is what it looks like with the top off. Oh, greasy.
Still a little greasy.
We're
That's
gonna
what-
put
yeah.
it back in the fridge and get this out again.
In
When
like 10 or 12 minutes, probably.
the sprinkle cookie dough is coming out. And we'll have our special guest who is going to be our taste tester that you will not know until you see him. Yeah? You in 12 minutes. Alrighty, so it has been
Another couple minutes.
12 minutes or something like that. So we're taking them both out now. And our special guest will be here shortly. So we'll show you guys.
Let's just say the special guest was a little busy.
So this has been in there for 30 minutes.
A little loosey looking, yeah, but
It's actually not that bad.
I
Okay,
want to
and
try
then
some too. So I'm gonna grab our little taste testing spoons, the baby spoons.
this one is what the other part looks like. So we have this, and we will wait until we see our special guest. Very important, very special guest. We bring to you our dad. Hi.
No. All right,
Okay.
Dad.
So we made cookie
Go
dough.
ahead.
Okay, you made cookie dough.
And we made two kinds. We made chocolate chip and sugar cookie. We'd like you to taste test and see if they're dad approved.
Okay.
You know.
Are these allergy friendly?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
You may.
I mean, why would they not be?
It's a pretty big bite.
Yeah.
No, I think the everyone's is fine.
Sure, cookies are good.
We actually got it to the right consistency this time.
It's quite good. All right, chocolate chip.
Choco chip. You can go, yeah.
Is it good? Dad
2
approved.
thumbs up from Dad.
We did
They're
it.
quite good.
Dad approved.
I think I'm gonna make myself a bowl.
Okay, so
You heard this right, people. Our snacks are dad approved.
thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.